Today is the day. After weeks of fixing, sealing, rebuilding, and praying, this 1995 Lance Squire 3000 is finally hitting the road for its first real camping trip. Now the real test begins. I've got the dogs loaded up, the gear packed, and enough optimism to ignore whatever probably is going to break today. We're heading out to a spot I've been wanting to camp at for a while, and honestly, I'm just hoping the heater works, the water pump doesn't explode, and that this old camper doesn't bounce itself apart on the way there. First impressions, nothing has fallen off yet. That's a win. Let's get this thing leveled, get the dogs settled, and see if all my hard work actually paid off. Welcome to the Bearded Backroads channel, where the beard is wild, the roads are dusty, and the adventure never stops. All right. So last night I made it kind of late here, and I didn't really get to go through the systems and stuff in the camper. And first off, what I did is I just filled up on water here, and last night I went completely all night long just on my battery. And today I had to charge it up to then charge my computer up here. But I did run the fridge on propane last night, and it got super cold. She got a little Dixie there, she's sleeping. Yeah, so the rig worked great. I fired up the water heater too, and I ran it for probably 30-40 minutes last night, and then a good 8 hours later this morning when I was doing some dishes, I actually still had pretty hot water, so I think it's pretty well insulated there. Another cool thing that we did last night, hanging out with my neighbor here camping, he gave me the idea to move this clip forward because for my diesel heater here, my air recirculation is back in here, so it was a really great idea to bring it forward here, which it was just a couple screws there, super easy, and now it shuts, and I still have a little air gap there for air to come in. I was going to do a louver vent here first, but I like his idea a lot better, plus I didn't have to come in the cabinet. But yeah, everything's looking good here. I'm kind of on a little slope, but yeah, charging up, everything's working. Look at this view. It is phenomenal out here. Better girl. Better dog. All right, so here I am. I'm putting a hole into the bathroom wall right here for the diesel heater on the other side. I also installed a damper on the other side so I can dampen how much hot air does go into the bathroom side. So I'm just about to punch through on this side here. It's nice that it's a fiberglass insert on the side, and it's very thin. And I'm almost through here. Now coming up on the next couple shots here, you'll see me routing the aluminum kind of corrugated piping through it here, which is really nice. It works really well. It kind of had to crinkle a little bit. I wanted it to be a nice snug fit, and it worked out really well. So here you can see it kind of finished up here in this spot here. Now there's a Y fitting here coming off the diesel heater. And also I'll show you the damper here in a moment. See, I can dampen it down, up and down here. Diesel heater, super nice to have. Super convenient to have this in the camper too now. And I'm really thrilled with how it turned out. All right, guys, I made it through this camping trip here, and what I want to do is show you a cool product one of my friends has designed here, and it is a basically expandable hose. So on the ends here, there are, what's really neat is quick connect fittings here, okay? So if I come closer to you, it is super easy. Clips in, boom. Now you got your hose connection here. This is made by Trozo Hose USA. You can check them out at trozahoseusa.com. And what's really neat is with something like this is that you have an adapter on this end here, and it comes on and off. So that's gonna go to the hose bib side. You can make it whatever size hose you want. I did get the 6-foot lengths here, and they do come in a really nice carrying bag as well. So like for instance here, I backed up right to the hose spigot. My water fill is just right up here, okay? So what I could do with this is that now I could only use one section. I don't have to roll up my entire hose, which is cumbersome and everything like that, right? You know, you don't want to pull out a whole hose. So what I did here, boom, hooked it up right here, took my filter in line, boom, right to my tank. Less than 6 feet. That's awesome, right? I don't have to pull out an entire hose to do this installation of water on the camper today, okay, or this week, which is super awesome. Now, when you're all done, unplug it, boom, pulls out like straw. All the water comes out, goes in your bag. It's awesome. Or once all the water's out, you can just connect the two together here like that, and you're good to go on your road. All right, so another cool product
TrozoHoseUSA.com. Like I said, go check them out. Really affordable hose systems for you. It just doesn't work for campers here. It can work for the homeowner. So it's nice if you only need, you know, this is 6 foot lengths here, which is super awesome. But like I said, TrozoHoseUSA.com. Go check them out. Super awesome here. Like I said, quick connect fittings, boom, goes inside, ready to go. So another cool feature, I did like having on this camper. I'm gonna go over a couple other things too here, with a couple things that I've actually had issues with. One of which, under pressure with the pump, I fired up the water heater and I have a small drip coming off the rear end here. So I'm going to look a little further into that when I do get home, but I'll show you a quick little demo right now. Okay, getting into my little water heater, not issue, but I have a small leak up in here somewhere. So as you can tell, I do got a little water here. All the valves are shut, nothing's leaking from there. I don't believe, you know, so I think something's coming up from further up this tube. So it was leaking off of this tube right here earlier, but it's just a small leak. It is when it's under pressure though, so that's something I do need to investigate further. I am going to drain the tanks before I leave here. There's a pump out station. So yeah, other than that, everything's working. Water heater's cranking away right now. I'm going to do some dishes here in a little bit. But yeah, overall, this thing has been awesome. You just can't beat a view like this here anywhere. Like I said, this is Lake San Antonio in Monterey County. It is a long, big lake. Birds are tripping. Dog's way down there. She's just putzing around doing her thing. Oh, there's the other dog. There's Dixie and Bella. Like I said, I had this entire campsite to me last night. It was amazing. As I walk around here, they do offer fire pits here, barbecues. You do have some trash cans up here too as well. They do have nice bathrooms here, which is pretty nice. It's been a great first trip for this 1995 Lance Squire 3000. And I think the dog approves of it. Right, Dixie? And Bella? Bella girl, yeah, you approve of it, don't you? So everyone, once again, thanks for tuning in. It is just an awesome time up here. I can't thank this thing enough for giving me, 3 great days of first camping with it off grid, pretty much. Not off grid completely, but yeah. And once again, guys, go take a look at TrozoHoseUSA.com for their hose needs. Like I said, the quick connect fittings on there make it super easy for you to just hook up water what you need. And this is awesome. So next episode, guys, what I'm going to be doing is a couple more restorations of the camper. So stay tuned. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll get you guys all updated with what I'm doing with this 1995 Lance Squire 3000. Thank you guys. Bye.